Hello everyone out there, I am Winter Grey and today I'm recording another ripple effect video from server Ripple. Stuff is getting built behind me, look at that. I have been busy since last time. I am trying to complete this to get it to a working state. It could be right now, but I really want to go with all of the around building to fire up. So this is the boiler furnace, and the materials that are going to be smelted in this super smelter, they are going to be passing through those furnaces via a minecart that is going to be putting stuff into them. And according to the diagram I showed you on the previous episode, this is a combined cycle steam powered gas power plant and gas powered steam power plant. Okay, one way or another. And now we're going to be getting cool water from here, which is going to be heated until turned into steam, and this pipe is going to be passing steam through there to go through a dynamo that is going to be making the power. So I'm using colors to make the difference from water to steam, and then the steam is going to get called in a condenser that is going to be cycle everything up. Too complicated, right? Well, it is just a super smelter, so it is not that complicated. It just smelts stuff and that's it. What I want to do now, I want to build this part the same way I built this one. So I just need to make the pipes, and basically what I'm doing, the smelted product is going to be shot out through these droppers here, and I'm pushing some water currents that are pushing the items to here, and we got bubbles here that make the items go up to that tube up there, and they're going to be collected somewhere. But I need a place to input stuff, and the first input I need is for the fuel. So that should be for about here. So this is the middle of this, and that means I am going to have down here, let's fall here, there we go, are going to have minecarts that are going to be fed with the fuel, and once they are done, they're going to be launched. So basically minecarts will be sitting here. If I do this, we will have that, and then these rails will get the minecart to a place like this. So this should be like that. I'll worry about this later because I'm going to make the minecarts drop into a bubble column. And this is the system we're going to be using. I just built it here to have a reference for the size. So let's do it down there to understand what this is about. So basically, minecart is going to rest here until it gets filled with... Oh, why did I do that? I have haste, that is why. So there's going to be two minecarts, one going to each side, that is going to be directed to each one of the furnacerized up there. So I want every chest minecart to be fed with two hoppers. That will make this a little bit faster. Now with two hoppers pointing at each minecart, the minecart should feel a little bit faster. I mean, it's not going to be the big deal, but yeah, actually I don't need to fill the minecart that much. So I need to grab a comparator output from each of this, do that, and then each of these are going to be pointing to a piston that is going to be keeping the cart in place while it's getting filled, like that. So there's going to be a block here holding the minecart, and just for the sake of testing, I am going to put a rail there and a button so I can send the minecart while just for testing it. And actually I'm going to need another minecart, I guess. So let's do one side first. Then here I need a comparator output, so whenever this hopper has anything, I can read it. And I'm going to be using a target block here, so I can get a redstone input to read output from this hopper also. So this hopper needs to tell me if it has some items, and so that's gonna come here. I'm going to extend this, and then I'll be using some dust, so the dust goes into this target blocks that is also going to be powered this piston when that hopper has something. But then I need to, this output the card has, I need to take it out here and compare it. I'm just going to put some blocks here. I like to have blocks under the components every time, so I know when it has something. And I'll compare it to I'm going to compare to a minecart that has 2 stacks of things. So when this card has 2 stacks, it's going to be sent out. Then this I'm going to be reading this output to another redstone torch that is going to be powering this piston. If I can, there we go. So this piston is going to get unpowered when this chest that is here has the same amount of items as this chest that I'm having here for comparison. And also I think that should be it, right? Yes, so I'm going to test it. I need 2 stacks of no, I need 2 stacks of kelp. So I'm going to put 1 stack here, 1 stack there. Let's see if I did it correctly. I'm going to push the button, so the minecart is going to go there. It's going to get filled with 2 stacks and then go. Even if there's something else in the hoppers, the minecart is going to go once it has about 2 stacks, maybe a little bit more than 2 stacks for the delay, but that is not a problem because the cart is going to be launched anyway. There we go. Now the cart has 2 stacks and 1, and stuff still has is still here on the hopper for the next round when the cart comes back for more items. And that's how it's going to work. Oh my god, what happened to this guy? I guess YD was live streaming an hour ago, and Omni moved the eye, so now this guy is really smiling. He's so happy. Okay, so I am coming here to the shopping district because there's a new shop, and ooh, I haven't seen that here. What is going? Look at that. That's such a nice art there. Best pose, baby. I think I saw it when it was being built, but now that it's complete, it looks so cool. And also Redstones, I guess that is the name of this shop, is open. Oh, this is good actually. I have been trying to get some of those, but harvesting wheat is a little bit annoying. So I'm going to grab a stack of that. But you know what I don't have a lot of, and that is the reason I'm coming here. Cobblestone, BC. Oh, basalt cobblestone. Yeah, I get it. Oh, whoa. This is an access to see how this works. Input empty shulker boxes and start button. And here's the output. I'm going to use my fancy boxes. So I have 4 fancy boxes emptied. And I'm going to push the button. Okay, so that went down there. I'm just going to pay with diamonds. There we go. Now there's one more thing I want to check. Also, I was told there's gold. there's gold for sale here, and I want to buy some of that before going back to base. How's the price? 1 diamond for a stack. That is actually not 4 diamonds for a stack. That's like bargain. Okay. I finished building the second part and I installed all the rails for fuel and the rails for item. And this is looking interesting so far. So I need to connect these two tubes here that are going to be transporting the items, and also I need to connect these tubes from below that are going to be providing the water flow to all of the system. And at this point I think I can start loading some fuel, and at the moment I start putting stuff in here, minecart should be going up there and putting fuel into the furnaces. I still don't have any cooked kelp, so I'm going to be relying with sticks for starting. These are going to be fire starters. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add all of these sticks into these chests here. So minecarts are going to start going off. And there, now let's see if we can. I hear the minecarts. Yeah, minecarts went up, I guess. I think I saw one here. It's going to fall here anytime. Oh, there it comes. Okay. Yeah, there's a minecart here and it's going down to be refilled. There it goes up. Oh, that's so interesting. There, now we're going to see it on this side also. There. Wow, this is so cool. All right. Now fuel is getting injected into the furnaces to be ready to receive the first load of kelp to be fired, to be consumed. But before doing that, I need to connect those tubes that are remaining there. Those are just the innards of the generator, and I can see they look very nice so far. Wow, that's always amazing looking at that. I'm afraid once I start covering this, it's not going to look so good, but oh well, let's try. I have done some stuff so far, and there's a lot of progress on this. This is actually functional right now, but I really want to close the cycle of fuel and materials to be collected, and I'm going to add a collection system that is going to store items, smelted items here on this area. I love watching the minecarts going through the bubble columns, and this is supposed to be the turbine. Now I need to connect this to a generator. I'll extend this arm here. There. I need something for it to spin. For the moment, I'll be just covering this with some gray concrete. I was thinking on cyan terracotta, but I think gray concrete is better. I may texturize this later with some cool sort of a pattern or something. And I must take care of keeping these spots, like for the unions where this is going to be spinning. There, so I'll connect this to a generator here in a moment. I just need to finish this part. Maybe I will add a one wide frame here and use some glass, like some sort of a window. I want part of this turbine visible here, like that. I guess I'm going to put some glass in there. There, that looks cool because I want to see inside there. I want to see the turbine because, well, it's gold blocks. What's the point of making a turbine out of gold blocks if you're not going to see it? I'm guessing I'm going to need some sort of maintenance entrance or gate or something here. I'll sort that out. And this is supposed to be where the steam comes and activates the turbine, and there's some sort of air circulation going on. Then there's the condenser that turns the steam back into water. So I need something to get the steam cold. Now got to get these tubes connected and do some proper collection here. So items will be spitting out of here, and I need some sort of a cycle here maybe. So they'll come here. So this is the basic shape. Now I gotta think on adding the correct blocks to have this in designed in a good manner. The light gray concrete for this sort of tubes. Also, I got on me some light gray stained glass that is going to be useful in this situation. Like that. Then I need some trapdoors, some fence gates. Now it looks like a generator. Well, a turbine. It's missing the generator. I think I got it. I got it. I make it. I made it. Look at this. This is the bovine that is going to be generating power. And I tried to do the best I could with the impression of how this would work. We have no copper in the game, but I'm using gold instead, and I think it's a good way to work with this. So this is going to be spinning around with the power of the heat, and I'll be collecting power out of it. I still need to cover the whole furnace thing there, but that'll be done in due time. So for the final touches and decoration, I'm going to use a bunch of black buttons. So I want to see how this would look on this area. We'll be placing buttons all around like this, so they look like screws like that, and we can add those to all of the what is supposed to be like a pleating. Is that the correct term? Pleating, like some steel pleating. So it'll have a nice and strong look all over. Look at that. I'm really liking it. And also I need to cover this hole here. I don't think I'm going to have any sort of a windows, because you're not supposed to look what is going on inside here. Maybe I could just leave some opening. Who knows? But so far that's what I'm going to do. I need to take this down because there's going to be electric wires coming from these areas here. So I'm going to use chains as some sort of wiring. Then I'll be transporting that energy somewhere there and there, everywhere. For now, I want to do a small test. I want to smelt stuff to try this. How much do I have here? So these are 9 stacks of a stone, and I'm going to grab an extra one. I'm going to first try smelting 1 stack of stone to have an idea of the speed of this thing. I need to move the input to somewhere more accessible. Right now I have this input here, so let's drop a half and a half, like that there, and we should be seeing the minecarts going off. There we go, they are going off, and they are going up here, and then the furnaces will be starting to lit up as soon as the minecarts come down. There they come, look at them. Just everything's being set on, and 1 stack is not even enough to set everything on fire. So now let's wait until they are full and look at the output. And all the final product should be falling here eventually. We have 16 pieces over here. That was kind of fast. I wish it would be faster, but apparently there's some missing. 43. I wonder where they could have been stuck. Found the issue. It's a non-connected barrel, so I'm just going to plug this here, and we should be good. All right, so let's collect that, and let's do a little bit of fixing here. I've been putting these buttons all around the builds, and it's looking very cool. I want to try something else though. Okay, here they are, 53 smooth stone that were missing. I am going to use, I want to try something here. I wish I could go in there, but I don't want to put a door here because it wouldn't make sense to have a door on this area. Maybe a metal door there, who knows. But we'll try making some sort of that like this. I wonder if I can. Yes, I can. I can pillar up to put some here, and wow, and not fall down. Put those and then close them up using levers. Here I could put a couple of there, two here that will take care of these ones, and two here. Do the same on the other side. So that'll be there, there. No. I'm going to need more levers. So let's close those up. Then I'll come here. Maybe I should put a metal door there. And that looks nice because you kind of can look inside and see at the gold blocks. Not 100% a view there, but it looks cool. And this one also looks cool. So I'm going to try to do the same on this area here, but I need more levers. There, that looks nice also. Now this is getting a very good shape. Okay, so I think now I am at a point where I can start using this to get some smelted product. So I'm just going to drop my stuff here, and I'm going to fill these chests up with some of the kelp harvesting I have been doing. So let's see, that's that full. And now everything should be firing up here. All the furnaces should be getting some material to smelt. Do I have fuel though? Yes, here it comes. Everything is lighting up. And I should see smelted stuff starting to get into these barrels. There we go. I'm just going to take that off from there. And in some time, this... Wow, I had more here. In some time, this is going to start getting full. That's very nice. And it's coming really fast. Everything seems to be working now. If I flick this lever, gas should be extracted at a very high speed. According to my 10 frames per second, this means this is running and just getting a bunch of gas slash kelp from the bottom. Of course, my collection system is not optimized for the moment, so I have to do some manual work trying to get the stuff into the area where it's going to be processed. And while that is getting carried away, we can see that stuff is coming out of the pipes here, and the air is flowing to be condensed into the condenser, and it's coming to the generator to start generating power, which we are not collecting so far, but we are generating it. And the furnace is doing its own, and the smoker is just getting the hot smoke flow away from here, so everything works in a perfect synchrony. So yeah, so that is the power plant. Power plant is working now. Now I gotta work in the power distribution department or area. I need to distribute power here and there, but I guess that's going to be work for another episode, because this one has taken me a lot for now, and I gotta get working on some other things. So that is gonna do it for this one. That's going to be all for today. Thanks everyone who joined. I hope to see you on the next one. May you all be well.